Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Kenneth Peavy here from KennethPeavy.com, and I wanted to say happy Tuesday to everyone. It's a nice brisk day in Virginia Beach. I just got done with my first Zumba session for today, and I'm feeling pretty excited, pretty motivated. I'm feeling pretty hungry at the same time. Hey, Judy, how you doing? And boy, I tell you, this is a wonderful, wonderful time. Hey, Danielle. Before I get started with my subject that I wanted to talk about today, I just wanted to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, whether you're traveling, whether you're at your destination. Just be safe, have a good time, and be in the place where you are. And that's a topic for another day, but be where you're at. Hey, man, I'm feeling good. I'm just going to wait a minute or two so Facebook can build up my audience a little bit. And if they don't come on, we'll go ahead and get started anyway. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Man, it feels good outside. It's a little cold because I'm sweaty because I just got done working out, but it's a good thing. Moving the body. Body loves to move. Be in the place. Yeah, a lot of times I have a tendency, and I'm not just talking about people, I'm talking about me too, because I'm just like everybody else. You know, a lot of times I'm supposed to be present in my location, but I'm distracted either with the phone or watching TV, having background noise going on. So it's always important to be where you are. So be present. So turn off those devices when you're eating, except if you're watching a football game. But anyway. All right, I just had a thought, and this is something that I was talking to Kashmir about last night, and it's very interesting, the answers that people give to it. So if you believe that anything that you want in life can be had if only you go after it and seek it, right? That's one of the things that we talk about. You know, from the time that you're a little kid, you can do anything you want. You can be anything you want. And I know when I was growing up, I wanted to be a truck driver at one point. Let's see, what else did I want to do? I didn't want to do the things that I'm doing now, but it was weird because when you're a child, you know, based upon your situation and how you grew up, you just want to be a hero or a comic book hero or something like that. But the topic for today is an interesting one because it's funny how I responded to it. So here's the scenario. I'm going to set it up for you. So you're walking along the street or you're walking in the parking lot somewhere and you see a penny on the ground. What do you do? Do you pick it up or do you walk past it? So if you pick up the penny, put a 1 in the comments. If you walk past it, put a 2 in the comments. And if you've done both, put a 3 in the comments. So again, a 1 if you pick it up, 2 if you walk past it, 3 if you've done both. I'm just curious to see. Hey, Danielle. And the reason why this is so significant is well, there's no right or wrong answer, but I will talk about using myself as an example. When I used to walk up and down the parking lots on my breaks, I found pennies and quarters and all kinds of stuff. And depending on my frame of mind or my mood, I would either pick it up or leave it alone. But if you pick the penny up, that means you are listening to the universe, you're listening to what's being put in front of you, and you are receiving that money. Now, what you do with it, you can still receive the money. If you want to keep it, you spend it. If you want to give it and bless somebody else, that's totally up to you. But first, you have to pick up the money. And for me, a lot of times I remember walking past it saying, oh, I don't need it, thinking that somebody else could benefit from it because I'm doing okay. But the law of the universe and the law of attraction is, if you're focused on, let's say if I want more abundance in my life, that penny is abundance. So why don't you grab the abundance? Because the universe doesn't care if it's 1 penny, $100 or $1,000,000. It's abundance. It's responding to your request. But if you neglect that request, and if you say, no, that's okay, you're basically telling the universe, you're telling God that I don't need the money, I'm good. So that goes along a line with receiving. A lot of times, and I know I'm very bad at this, people will always say, hey, you sing very nice, and I would always deflect. Man, my lips are dry. I'm so thirsty and dehydrated. But anyway, I would say, no, I do okay. I'm always finding a way to kind of put it down, because you're always taught to be humble about your blessings and the things that you do. But that doesn't mean that you don't receive the goodness that the people are talking about. So, and there's another story here. I went to California. My good friend Brenda told me, she said, Kenneth, you have to learn to receive the goodness and things that people say about you. And so I know it's very hard for me, because I'm just so used to this, like, no, that's okay, just being humble. But here again, we receive negativity all the time, but when someone gives you a compliment, it's usually hard for us to say, you know what, thank you so much, I worked really hard on that. Or someone says, hey, you know what, I like that shirt, I like that color. You say, oh, thank you, I got it from Target, or I got it from Walmart, or whatever, I really like it. That's all you have to do. You don't have to deflect, you don't have to push it away. It's just like, receiving. And so you'll see me post a lot on Facebook now because of Brenda. She taught me that, when someone, I was tagged last night by Corey in a post talking about the positivity of black men, and that don't believe the stereotypes, because we're not all in jail, we're not all thugs. And that's true with any race of people. But before I would have said, oh, I'm just trying to do my best. So, but instead of making a reply like that, I just replied back saying, yeah, man, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. I received that. So you receive the goodness and you receive the compliments that people give you. That doesn't mean you're egotistical or anything. So as you're going about life, as you're going about, especially this week, make sure you focus on receiving abundance, receiving compliments, receiving the things that people share with you, and be okay with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And look for ways to stay active, stay motivated. I had today, I'll share this one last thing, in Zumba today, they're setting up for some event, and it smelled amazing in there before we started. So it was good that we were able to work out and get our smell on at the same time. But yeah, be where you are. I don't think we'll have the food and stuff for tonight's Zumba session, but if you are in the Hampton Roads area, please come on out. Even if you don't come to my class, go to somebody's class. Get out, be active before you sit down, and that doesn't mean you have to indulge and eat overeat and overdrink. But for some of you that will, just think about some things, and it's not always about tomorrow. Sometimes you gotta be in the moment, be in today, and it's okay to have fun and relax. But abundance, think about that. The next time you walk through the parking lot and you see a penny or you see something that is of a value, pick it up. And you don't have to keep it. You can give it away. But if you don't pick it up, you're basically telling God and you're telling the universe that I'm okay, I'm where I'm at. But it's always good to be a blessing to someone else. And just think about that. So it made me think about the abundance of, life. Like, again, the universe doesn't care if it's $1, $1,000, or $1 million. The concept is the same. What you do with it, how you spend it, that's totally up to you. You can be totally happy with no money. But, it just depends on how you live and how you want to be. Hey, Jeannie, how you doing? Hey, Danielle. Hey, Michelle, Rafiki. Marion, how you doing, brother? We're just talking about some things before we go ahead and get our eat on this week. And be present, be in your moment. Again, the topic was about abundance. In case you missed it and you catch it on the replay, if you saw if you saw a penny on the ground, what would you do? Would you pick it up? Put a 1 in the comments if you pick it up. Put a 2 in the comments if you leave it on the ground for someone else. Put a 3 in the comments if you've done both. I put a 3. I'm a 3 because I've done it both ways. But now going forward, knowing that I now understand what the universe and what God is trying to tell me, I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. And if I keep it, I keep it. And if I give it away, I'll give it away. So anyway, y'all have a wonderful day. Enjoy your family, your friends, and be safe. Be safe. And also, don't forget, there's a lot of people that are away from home, they're away from their families, they're forward deployed, and they're doing the things that we need them to do to keep us safe, and so that we can be thankful and grateful for the country that we live in, for all its flaws and everything that is not right about it. Be thankful for the things that are right about it, and be thankful for the things that you have in your life. All right. Oh, I'm so dry. Y'all have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. Be safe. If I don't see you again, happy Thanksgiving. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.